ever had the experience of waiting patiently for your real estate photos and videos to arrive so you can put your listing in the MLS and start promoting it? Probably as close to an actual open house that you have told your seller you're going to have, and yet you're on pins and needles, wondering if Friday is the right day to put it in because it doesn't give you much time to promote before a Sunday open house. I frequently find myself in that position. Sometimes it takes 4 or 5 days for me to get my photos back, and the videos can take even longer than that. And where do our sellers want to see our marketing? They want to see it on Instagram. And what's hot on Instagram? Reels. So of course we need video. And sometimes when you hire a videographer, they'll do strange things like split screens or long lingering shots in strange bathrooms. And the later they get it to you, the harder it is for you to get it up on time to promote your Sunday open house. AutoReel app may be what we are all looking for. This is an AI tool that gives us customizable videos from photos in a matter of mere minutes. So I'm going to get into it. AutoReel's app. Now, there is a fee for this product. Of course, 2 videos a month for anybody who's actually selling real estate is not enough. So the essential is 3 videos a month, which is $59. So it's not that cheap. Somebody like me, I might list 4 to 5 properties in a month. So I definitely need like more of a pro plan or growth plan. So that's $120 a month or $249, $119 or $249. If I'm spending money on an actual videographer, I'm probably paying a lot more than that. You have to look at it like, is this something that you're using that you do? Sometimes I pay money for a videographer to do a video. So you go to the dashboard and then you can upload images for a project. So I'm going to create a new project. It can import from realtor.com. I don't recommend that you do this. So I'm uploading the images. These are the ones I will have to choose from when I make my video. Okay, are we good now? All right, I'm going to close this. Okay, so then I can click on my image gallery, right? You see all the images there. Then I click on videos. I'm going to create a video. So here's where I can pick up to 10. Since the cheaper packages only allow you to use up to 5 images. So then I click next. Now, as you can see, I can do landscape or portrait. If you're using it for Instagram, obviously you're going to go with portrait. Landscape, the problem is it's going to auto cut in a different way. I think the biggest mistake you can make is using horizontal images and trying to convert it to portrait, which is exactly what I'm doing right now. So you're going to see what a mistake looks like. You can put text on it. This is one of the flaws of the app. The font styles I have to choose from are not custom. They have 3 choices: minimal and simple, classic and elegant, or big and bold. I'm going to pick minimal and simple. You can also use your profile picture. Again, I'm just showing you all the mistakes to avoid. I could also incorporate my logo into it. Let's create the video and see what it does. So it takes a couple seconds. So in the next incarnation of this, I'm going to upload some verticals so you can see the difference. So I'm going to create a new video. This time I'm going to add some images. Back to image upload. I want to add some more images. So I'm going to upload some verticals. So these are verticals from a different project. Once you've uploaded, then you can create the video. Now this time I'm going to click portrait. I'm not going to use any intro or outro text. I'm not going to use any font. I'm just going to create the video. So it takes about 3 minutes before you can actually review the results. See, that's a bad crop. That's kind of cool, the last one. There you go. You have to fiddle around with it a little bit in order to actually make it work. Now, here's the one that I would recommend, which is where you add no text to it and you just use the vertical images that you have for a vertical photo video for social media. So I think that's pretty cool. They're still changing things and, making things a little bit better. But say I wanted to edit this, right? So I can click on edit. I can only reorder the images that are already in the video. It doesn't really give me that many options. Like if I wanted to add more, I would have to create a new video. So I think that's a weakness of the app, but I can't really do much by way of editing. So if you don't like the way an image cropped or cut, then you're kind of out of luck. I don't even see that there's a way for me to change that background color. You can add music. Probably if you're like me, you want to do something that's trending, right? So you wouldn't add the music. I want to show you how I actually use this in my marketing. This is my Instagram page, Courtney and Lala. So if I scroll down, I use them on this kind of template that I have. So I'm going to just show you one where it was really, really effective. This modern treehouse. So you can see what I did there. AutoReel App, you have the potential to be really effective, I think, for creating some pretty cool, distinctive videos on social. But for me to achieve that, what I just showed you on my Instagram, I basically had to make a cover in Canva and then add the video and then add an ending video that I also made in Canva. So I basically sandwiched your video inside of my Canva creations. And then I uploaded it as a reel, added music, trending audio, and there you go. It's not like it's plug and play. For me, it just adds more dimension to be able to add the branding that is outside the app's capability. The cool thing is you can do it online, you can do it on your phone, so you don't have to choose one or the other. I have a very soft spot for this app. As you can see, I'm currently using this app, right? And I love it. I will say that the quality of the output depends on the quality of the input. So you still have to pay top dollar, I'm sure, for your architectural photography. You can't just use your stupid iPhone photos. And I cannot tell you how many times I still see iPhone photos in the MLS. But I digress. You have to have nice photos in order for this to look profesh. Ultimately, there are a few tweaks that the app still needs to make to be completely perfect. Even though there's a lot of talk about AI changing the game of real estate, I still think it has work to do. Nothing's perfect yet, which is why I'm even doing this channel. But is it worth the money? It's kind of expensive, right? But also, so are those late to the table videographer reels that if I even try to edit, may take another week to get back to me. So this gives us access to something we can use in a pinch. We have control. My big warning is make sure that you're using all horizontal or all vertical for your all horizontal or all vertical reel. You're going to get a better outcome. I would stay away from their fonts, from putting your logo on it and from putting your face on it. Those are the parts that are kind of cheesy, and it's where you lose creative artistic control. And it starts going into template land, which is a place we should never want to go. It's kind of like on the Monopoly board when you accidentally draw a card and you have to go to jail. And everybody else is going around and collecting $200 and we're still sitting in jail waiting on doubles. Let that not be you. Don't fall into template land. I think AutoReel App is an 8 out of 10 product. There's definitely room for improvement, but it's worth the money, at least in the short term. I'm gonna lobby the owner and founder of this app to see if he can create a more consumer-friendly budget. I don't know, just feels a little expensive if you don't know if you're going to use it that much for the package that allows you to have 10 photos. So I'll work on that. You guys work on getting better photos. Stop using your iPhone photos. By the way, please share this with your friends. If they're in real estate, they're interested in AI, they're also noodling around. They just did the Barbie thing and they think they're fancy because ChatGPT just launched a new, better image component. I mean, listen, it's the realistic stuff that really helps us. Our Instagram gallery should not be full of all cartoonish images from AI. So give me some other apps you want me to review, subscribe, tell your friends, and I'll see you next time on Real Estate AI Coach.